Greetings. All right, this one's like it's necessary. I mentioned this in the radio show, but I'm going to mention it here also. I figure it's necessary in some way. So as we go into the spiritual path of bizarreness, my contributions are not making me more popular at all. It doesn't feel that way, at least, but nevertheless, some people offer aliens. I offer other versions of Earth. yeah, this is going really well. um, so, so this is gonna be called like, I'm not sure I'm either a cult leader, a female cult leader in the making. So, obviously somebody I know or did know, but I don't know this person anymore. But I was at work minding my own business. It was a slow day yesterday, no big deal. And all of a sudden I feel this, I don't know, like midday, I feel this energy. It just like, it was like, you know, is, because I know this, she, a female cult leader, or to be, she's connected to a guy called High Vibration that's married. And she was kind of like mocking me or something like that. She was talking to him. I was feeling it. I felt like I was in the same room as all the two of them, because they're like, God's gift and everything. Of course, she's a homewrecker basically, from what I get. I mean, he's already cheated on his wife once, What's what's another time, I mean, 4 or 5 more times, who cares, right? So it's just strange. It happened for like, I felt it like for an hour at least. It's like I couldn't get rid of it either. It came from her, like kind of like drilling a hole into me. It's like, look at me. I'm talking to this married guy. Yada yada yada. We're better than you and all that. And that's pretty much the jive from her. And she acts like a cult leader's wife. She has the vibe of it. She does all this stuff. Talking about ever since I mentioned karma, she's going to get karma. She's been talking about karma ever since. And she looks the other way, not realizing all the stuff she's doing. I mean, her karma is lighting up. It's like mountains and Mount Everest versions of karma, and that's fine. But it's gonna be, it's strange seeing like somebody. She acts like what's his name? I had the like any other preacher's wife, basically. Just all charming and cute and yada yada yada. It's all bullshit, basically. And it's not the person that they are. They're both of them. I'm most likely. I mean, she's hanging out with him. Both two-faced, no doubt about it. I mean, she's definitely a druggie and alcoholic, and not judging. It's like, but especially when you do shrooms all the time, your mind is not your mind anymore after a while. Your mind is, even with alcohol, which is, you mix those two together and you do it all the time, you're not yourself anymore. You're just gone. I just did a channel text on like those that do consume a lot of drugs and alcohol. I'll post that eventually. Actually, I'll post all of it eventually. But some that know how to find it will find it. Either way, it'll be posted eventually. It's just, you go into like a gray timeline where you can change your ways or you don't have to. You can just go into some strange lucid, I mean, you have the choice. you can become more positive or go into a darker world. And let me tell you, shrooms and alcohol are a doorway to insanity, no doubt about it, especially if you do them at a high manner. I mean, you might trick yourself, lie to yourself all the time. It's either way. I guess it's the path to a short life, I guess. Not an easy one. Yeah, you can see also, it's like all the stuff that you do to people, and of course you deny it, deny it, deny it. It all comes back to you eventually. Maybe not in this life. Like you can look like an ugly creature being, and you can just instantly reincarnate into that too. So, you know, and if you're denying, and I mean, let me tell you, I'm minding my own business at work. I'm not doing anything. I mean, I'm working, whatever that means, and I feel her energy and all her mocking me basically. And it's like, if you're this sweetheart, positive person that you say you are, which I don't think she is, why are you doing that? It's like, and it went on for a while. So if those two hook up, more power to them. They kind of, he sexually harasses her all the time anyway. She don't seem to mind it. So they seem to fit very well. I mean, his wifey, I mean, I'm surprised she won't find me, but if she does, here you go. I have a story to tell you. Of course, it's not a whole lot of details, but it's enough. So it's enough to, I mean, she already knows anyway. I mean, usually if a spouse cheats, there's something different. You can hide it all you want. Like if you're a cult leader, people can see it, you're full of shit. Some other people don't want to see it. But if you're a spouse, there are signs here and there. You can only hide it so much. Of course, the spouse doesn't give a shit. This one cares. So, yeah, this one would be pretty pissed off. So, yeah, this little cult leader, to be cult leader wife has all the fixings of manipulation. It's weird to be seeing that. Yeah, because this person I'm talking about, she has all the mannerisms. Everything's all cult leader. You should bitching about me. It's like, that's cult leader talk. I mean, that's like preacher talk. It's like, one thing bitching about somebody, but you say it in a preachy way, which is like, like, oh, Joel Osteen. I was thinking of Joel Osteen little group there. It's like, oh my God, I'm going to get all these angels. I'm going to give you all this karma and fuck you. It's like, you don't like us? Fuck you. We have the blood type. We're part of this cult, whatever the hell it is. We're better than you. That's pretty much the energy I get from them. And I'm just, somebody said I was a leech or something. I'm worse than that. It's like, I'm more like I crawl up their ass and become a rash that you can't get rid of. So, especially when it comes to something like that. So it's weird seeing a cult energy be born like that. It's just, so I figure I share. I mean, like I said, I'm at work, minding my own business, and I feel this energy of screw you, basically. I'm talking to a married man. I'm going to take him over, or he's going to take over me, whatever it is. They're already flirting with each other anyway. And he's married. Like, that matters. And he already spit on that anyway. So, and the wife knows about her too. So, that matters. The wife would grow up or wake up. Of course, finding this is not easy, but then getting married, piece of shit, what do you expect? So, yeah. But witness. So, what's the point of all this? Watching a cult energy be born is a strange. It's just strange to see it. So you wonder why you connect to certain people. It's like, why am I around this person? Sucks. It's like, oh, that's why. It's like, oh, you're going to be a cult leader spiritualist. Now I understand why. Because right now, I could have lived better without you in my life and without, high vibrational, whatever that is. But now when I'm starting to see the pieces, like, not that I'm better than them or anything or whatever, but it's kind of disturbing in some ways. But it's to see it be born like that, you know, it's going to be a fascinating watch. Now, I doubt they're going to say anything about me publicly, because if they do, I'll be. If they do, mention my name. If they mention my name publicly, which I'll be okay with, then I would definitely talk. I would definitely go further detail and give you, tell you exactly what I'm talking about. But right now, no. And I won't be marking, I won't be flagging their videos that talk to me, bashing me. I'm all for it. Go bash away. Please do. Take my name and rip it to shreds. Please. I know how publicity I can get. So I'll take whatever I can get. So screw it. So, I have to expect from any negativity from me, more likely sitting back enjoying the whole moment, actually. So yeah. But yeah, this is the new era. I guess it's the old era. It's been going on for a while, but we are going into bizarre times. And we're just warming up. This whole thing with the carnivore virus and all that. That's going to spread where it needs to spread to, obviously. I'm not worried about it. They're not going to let me leave this world. Unless some cult leader makes that happen. But for the most part, I'm pretty much stuck here. So, yeah, it's a lot of people would rather die than know about what's coming. What's coming, I have no idea. Hopefully, an awakening of some kind. Doesn't mean aliens are going to want. If people can't handle me, and they can't, and they know about me, and they can't stand me, how are you going to handle an alien? If I'm like this, like, horrible person of whateverness, how are these people going to handle an alien? They're not. They're not. They're not. They're just not. They're not. They can't. They, if they're all, it just, how is going to happen? I mean, you can get the all cutesy spiritualists out there talk about positivity until your head blows up. And a lot of them aren't positive. A lot of them aren't what they say they are. Not to name names. They're blowing hot air up everybody's ass. It's like putting on this persona. They can handle that. You can blow up hot air up everyone's ass, and everybody can handle it. So if you give them the real deal of alien energies here, in your mind, alien visitation sounds great until it happens physically. Then it's a whole nother story. So, yeah, it's growing pains. Not that it won't happen. I mean, I guess you go to China, there's probably a bunch of Zetas walking around right now. Have their own barbershop selling hot dogs or something over there. I wouldn't doubt it. Well, if it's not happening, it probably will happen. I feel like China is the best place for any alien invasion. China is it. China, they don't give a shit. They just don't. It might be a mantis being walking around. Say, hey, look at that. Kids get rides on it and shit. So, I think if there's any kind of alien visitation, anything, physical alien, it's going to be China. I mean, yeah, Thailand, not feeling it. Eventually, yeah, it's pretty brutal there, but you never know. But China is it's so open. It's so blasé of just, we don't give a shit what you got. Just they seem to be, I mean, they seem to be cool. I mean, not cool with everything, obviously, but they seem to be the more down to earth people anywhere. Not to say others aren't, but on a city and a culture, their culture has a dragon. So, it just seems like they're just more open than anybody else. Not to say other places aren't, but it's a good starting point. Let's put it that way. So, just keep our eyes open, I guess. All right, blessings. Hopefully this is helpful in some ways. It's strange. We're talking about a lot of strange stuff recently. And I don't think we're finished just yet. All right, take care. Blessings.